What's up everyone, it's your boy AfroBiker here and welcome to yet another video. In today's video I thought I would do a comparison of the performance of the bike with the AfroBiker exhaust with the baffles in, baffles taken out, and also with a high flow K&N air filter plus an aftermarket Airbox cover and a little bit of secret sauce. So I'm going to do 3 speed runs. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to hit me up in the comment section below. So without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into the speed runs. Okay, and we are back from the tests. So as you saw, we did 3 runs. First configuration was with the AfroBiker exhaust with the baffles in. Second one, baffles taken out. And the third configuration was baffles taken out, aftermarket Airbox cover, and a high flow K&N filter, plus that secret sauce that I spoke about earlier. A few things to get out of the way. Firstly, this is not a racing bike. If it was, you'd be seeing more KTM 690s and Husqvarnas doing drag strips. If you want to go crazy fast, you want to buy a 600cc like a Ninja 600 or a CBR 600 or a 1000cc, or a go crazy, get an Aprilia Tuono or an Aprilia RSV 4 or something. But like I said before, they come from the factory very watered down. The second thing to note is bloody spider, I'm gonna get you, fam. The second thing to note is I'm not a drag race rider, but all the other parameters were kept the same. So the gearing was the same throughout the tests. I weighed the same throughout the tests. My skill level has stayed the same throughout the tests. I'm sure there are people out there that can do much better times, even in the stock configuration, but it's just to show how much, if at all, moderate mods make a difference on the performance of a bike. And really it's just to see if those mods kind of wake it up a little bit. I did the mods mainly for a little bit more torque, to be able to bring the front wheel up quicker and to be able to do tricks and stuff much easier. All right, now you may be wondering what the secret sauce was. Basically, all I've added to all the other mods I've got there is what's called a booster plug. So it's essentially a little dongle that you fit in between the Airbox and the ECU, and it tricks the ECU to think the bike needs more gas or more fuel by telling it it's running cooler or something like that. It's probably about half the price of what you'd pay for a Power Commander, which is a more effective tool for the job. But you know, man was running on a bit of a budget, so I decided to just go for that. And honestly, I've been happy with it. And also another thing to say is I did quite a few runs in each configuration, and I'm just going to be picking the best time, just so then we kind of erase rider error. So with the aftermarket exhaust, when you take the baffles out, it's very easy to think the bike is going much quicker, but I think it's a bit like a placebo effect, because you're hearing the bike more, you think it's going quicker, and yet it really isn't. So from factory, the bike fueling will be tuned to run with a stock pipe, and then when you give it a bigger nose, which is pretty much what an exhaust is, you're ultimately having the same outcome. And this is the reason why people take their bikes and cars for dyno tuning, just so the fueling can match all the other modifications that have been put on the bike. So the ECU is then optimized to perform at an equivalent level as all the modifications. Would I recommend these modifications? Hell yeah, 100%, go for it. When I just had the pipe without the Airbox modifications and the gearing done, it was okay, it wasn't too bad. But after I did the Airbox, man, I think the Airbox modifications were a huge improvement on the performance, mainly the torque. And then with the booster plug, it just kind of makes the whole mixture a little bit richer than it was before, because I believe if you do all these mods and keep the ECU and everything else the same, it will run a bit leaner, which may cause some problems later on down the line. If you like what you see, feel free to visit the channel and see all my other videos. I've got content about electric bikes, and I got another bike not too long ago. Pretty excited to take that around for a test ride sometime soon, so stay tuned. But as always, thanks for dropping by, and stay tuned for more content.